Tonight, a beloved nun, a horrible death. Cops say she was killed by a crack fiend. Good evening, everyone. Roland and Brenda are off tonight. I'm Kathleen Trigg.
And I'm Mike Gilliam. First tonight, the story of a courageous woman. She gave her life to God and to all of us. They called her Sister Peg, a nun who spent her life helping those who were down and out. Sister Peg is gone. Cops say she was killed by a guy on crack.
Story of deceit and deception, an alleged scam to convince her community to donate cash. Neighbors in Urbana, Ohio are shocked over what Terry Milbrandt allegedly did to her little girl. According to police, Milbrandt had donation cans all over the town in an effort to offset medical expenses for her dying daughter, Hannah. But police have now learned that her daughter is not suffering from leukemia, and they suspect it was all a scam for cash.
I'm a very giving person.
Milbrandt's neighbor, Michael Geiger, donated his money to help with medical bills. He only hopes the little girl, who police say really thought she was dying, is not scarred for life.
You know, Mom telling her that she was going to die, you know, from an illness so major as this, that's very hard, and you can't turn back the pages of time on a little girl's life to where she wasn't allowed to do all those play things like she should have been grown up to do.
Cops say the mom also drugged the little girl, shaved her head, and had her wear a mask so she would appear sick. Neighbors worry this story may have a chilling effect on people's compassion.
It's just the definition of sad, Mike. I spoke tonight with the father of one of the boys who died. Now, he told me that both families are devastated and numb, and they couldn't speak about the tragedy. And we found that this small-town tragedy is truly being felt by an entire community.
A man who threw his girlfriend's dog off her 23rd floor balcony has been sentenced to 12 years in prison. John Jefferson got 2 years for tossing the dog, plus 10 years for robbery, burglary, and stalking. Police said the man had barricaded himself inside his girlfriend's apartment during an argument. He threatened her with a knife and began throwing her possessions from the balcony.
A skydiving disaster has killed an instructor and his student. It happened during a training dive along the north shore of Oahu. Police say the two were jumping together from 9,000 feet, but their parachute apparently got tangled. The instructor and the student then plunged to their deaths.
A worker is killed in a deadly construction accident on Staten Island. A forklift operator at a rail yard was moving a steel shipping container when the big rig tipped over. He was trapped beneath it and died.
The 77-year-old woman's badly decomposed body was found in her California apartment where she lived alone. Police believe she had been dead for months and that she was murdered.
The body of a newborn infant was found buried in an area backyard. Police want to know what happened.
Amy, a doctor's son will be charged with killing a Connecticut couple. The couple was bludgeoned to death in their new Fairfield home on Thanksgiving.
Police in Oregon are still trying to find out how a mother and her 3 young children wound up dead in a state park.
Well, concern tonight over park safety after a woman was dragged from a bench and raped by 5 men.
Police have a man in custody for the murder of a babysitter in Queens. They
search for 5 men accused of gang raping a woman in a Brooklyn.
Well, a 2-year-old girl was shot in the face. Well, a 2-year-old girl was shot in the face. Well, a 2-year-old girl was shot in the face. Well, a 2-year-old girl was shot in the face.
Killed.
Killing a
Death.
Dying.
Dead. And
Death of
Deadly.
death.
murder body.
Dead.
Police kill her own baby.
Dead children.
bludgeoned to death in gang raping.
Died.
Raped.
Cops.
Police.
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 Burglary and
Resources.
cops.
Police.
Police. Cops.
Police.
Police.
The rapist.
The tragedy.
Horrible.
Tragedy.
Tragic story.
Burglary and
Body.
Deadly.
The murder.
robbery.
Police. Cop. Body.
The deadly.
The murder.
Gang raping.
Raped.
Of dead children.
Bludgeoned to death.
Died. Their bodies.
Neighbors worry this story may have a chilling effect on people's compassion.